Deep Dive Gaming.
Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and this is Sim Settlements 2 for Science. We are continuing our experiment, which I didn't mention last time, to get the 4 settlements around GNN ready before we start HQ. I'm back at Egret Tours because after the last episode, I found Carne Asada wandering around here. I did his quests, and now we can turn it in and send him over to Somerville Place.
Hey.
And the conquering heroine returns. How'd it go, hermana? You ready to get paid?
I was glad to help out.
I'm glad you helped too, huh? Here's your pay, and let's do this again sometime, huh?
Somerville Place. There we go. And that takes care of that. Before I leave to start building in Jamaica Plain, I wanted to show you a couple things here. First of all, if you've got the button set up, or the hotkeys rather, set up to look at your resource panel, you can change modes like that. I have Egret Tours and I have the full caravan network availability. And you can see that my Egret Tours resource pool is getting a little full. So I'm actually going to... There's a Brahmin in the lake. Whatever. I'm going to sink a storage container here behind the water plot. I'm going to put another one on top of it, and then one more on top of that, and that should give us enough so that when I sleep for resources, we have room, and I don't get blockage like I was doing in rehearsal where certain resources were not populating because my storage was full. So, let's take a quick nap for resources, and I'll show you how many we get with the available industry plots, and why we'll need to do something more drastic than just sleeping for resources. So, we get a boost of 90, and then half of that's already gone. And I'm just looking at the wood there. I slowed down the number population so you can see what was going on. So let's go ahead and make our caravan creation kit, caravan plot construction kit, and then we'll move over here and we'll make a settlement creation kit. And I slowed that down to show you how after doing that we get down to 5 wood. So it's really important to do the next thing that I'm going to show you here. That's the settlement creation kit made. So if you head over to the caravan plot, you may have to sit down and summon your provisioner if you're using the IDEK settlements add-on.
So, how's business? Which caravans come through here?
You can actually buy provisions, and I'm going to buy all the wood provisions I possibly can, because we'll need it not only for here, but for Somerville and Jamaica Plain. I'm finding anyone unemployed and sending them to Somerville Place to boost the population over there before I head over to Jamaica Plain. It's a little small for me to read, but it's I think that says 2,400 wood. So let's go ahead, make our way over to Jamaica Plain and start building. And when I was filming this, I realized that I had a ghoul hanging around, so I had to clear him out really quick. And then I decided I would do a quick run around, see if there were any others hiding. Once I saw that we were clear, it was time to configure the workbench to 400%. Done. And then let's go ahead and clean this place up. So to clean my settlement, that gets rid of the leaves. I was actually surprised that got rid of the puddles too. And then raise my settlement. Again, this is set so that it removes everything but trees. There aren't any trees in Jamaica Plain, so that was easy. And then finally we remove corpses. And I was surprised to see that there were actually 2 here. Oh well. The next thing is we're going to go ahead and build a radio beacon up on the roof there. So we need to build some stairs. And then we build the generator. And the radio beacon. Connect them up. There we go. Alright, now next thing is the city manager's desk. Try and squeeze it in between the workbench and the power armor workbench. We'll use that space to also build some storage. And then we'll go ahead and consume the caravan construction kit. That gets us our resources. So now let's build the caravan plot over here. Try and line that up so it's behind this building. I didn't actually get it quite lined up. I clipped out the part where I arrange it and get it all nice and square. And we'll move directly on to building our utilities. And like I said in the last episode, this is going to be a power and water resource settlement for HQ. So I'm going to make 2 power plots. And then we're going to try and get these arranged so that they look good and line up with the concrete in the back wall there. There's actually a step up there, so I'm going to line it up to that. And what is that? Oh, I got some ghouls attacking my provisioner. Once that's taken care of, we can get back to building. Gonna do a couple of water plots like we did a couple of power plots. Get them arranged so that they line up nicely. Or at least try to get them arranged so they line up nicely. We got the 1 ASAM sensor hiding in that little nook there, right there. And I realize I don't have anyone to occupy these yet, but they're ready to go. They've got resources allocated. Next thing we're going to go do, since we got a little bit of daylight left, we're going to make ourselves a couple of defense plots. One here, and then one over here facing the other way. We might build more later, but this will at least get us well defended, especially when they level up. And I'm realizing now as I played this back to do the voiceover that I forgot to do training for the agility plots. I'll have to deal with that the next time I come back this way. But let's go ahead and sleep so we have daylight for the remaining building we have to do. Morning. And it's a good morning too. So we're going to build our rec plots over here. We're going to do intelligence and perception. We're going to use these concrete pads. Try and get these concrete pads lined up. We'll go ahead and put the plots down first and then just do it all in one thing. So, and I'm trying to make it so that the concrete pads are level with the sidewalk. Takes a little bit of effort to get them all to be one thing. And then it looks straight, so we'll go ahead and assign. This first one will be an intelligence plot, so a library. And then this one will be a perception plot. I think that's, I forget what that is. Public library, I think. No, that was the last one. Menu pop-ups get this a little confused. Sensory lab, that was it. Okay, so now that we've got those established, let's go ahead and get some power going. We'll get the municipal power grid pylon. Just put it dead center here in the parking lot. Get the power poles on these 2 sets of plots set up so that they are right next to, or so that the utility power pole is right in between them. Looks like we need to move it a little bit. Yep, we need to, there we go. Run the wires. And then to get the wires to reach the other side of the building, we need to build a little conduit pylon thingy here. And it's a little difficult. For some reason, it's when you enable surface snap, the pylon floats above the roof rather than being on it. So I had to do a little bit of finagling with that. And then I figure if we have a power pole on the caravan plot and a power pole on the farthest entertainment plot, then that'll get all 4 of these plots back here powered. The 2 entertainment plots, the caravan plot, and actually the defense plot will be covered as well. So let's run the wire. Run the wire this way? No? Must just be out of range. So to cure that, we will run up here. We'll start a cable and go across down here, and then we'll use the little glitch that I've learned from Noba and Sharp class, Schooled Zone. Shout out for him, since he's the one who taught a lot of people, including myself, how to do that little thing. And then let's go ahead and get some more storage built. Fill up this little space back here. We can't use any of the super large containers because we don't have enough steel, I don't think. Or if we do, we have enough wood. Let's just do it that way. And then I'm just going to get a little artsy. Use some of the different crate colors we have. And then I can only do 3 tall here, sadly. But we got some space over here. I'm going to put a couple more down, just to fill in the space so it doesn't look blank. Red looks nice. And then we'll do another yellow one, because red and yellow look great together, right? Wrong. Oh well. I'm going to get some residential stuff going on here. We're going to build an indoor plot here in the downstairs. We're actually going to use the priorities plan for the downstairs. Then we're going to summon our provisioner so that we can give him that living space. 1, because he needs a place to live, and 2, to make sure it gets built. And because he's going to be off wandering around the Commonwealth most of the time, there will be free space for the other settlers to use when they arrive. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of something fancy here. One of my viewers by the name of Skywise mentioned me on the Sim Settlements 2 forum. So Skywise, if you're watching, I hope you like this. This is for you, buddy. We're going to put two 1x1 plots here. And we'll do left and right single beds for the 2 settlers. And then I'm actually going to try and squeeze 2 plots in here. I'm going to put that one, try and line it up, get the other one lined up as well. I'm going to skip the fine-tuning of the alignment here because it got a little technical and a little involved, so maybe I just fast-forwarded through it. I thought I cut it out, but I guess not. Oh well. But yeah, so we'll do the same thing over here with the 1x1 plots. We'll do a cot left and a cot right, and hopefully when they get built, they'll line up nicely. But we don't have any settlers present to actually see, so we'll have to come back and visit in a future episode. And that's it. So I'm going to run around and scrounge for materials before the next episode. Next episode, we'll run over to Somerville and get residential and defense set up, since I forgot about that too. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like and subscribe. Do please do so. It helps the algorithm so much. And until the next episode, enjoy the science. Bye-bye.